Hi everyone, this is Tim with bridgeburnergaming.com in association with fishmonkeyproductions.com, and today we are going to look at some of the DLC that came with, or possibly came with your copy of Batman Arkham Knight. We're going to be jumping into the Red Hood DLC first, just because I think it's got a bit more of a controversial thing to it, which we'll come to in a moment. But basically, I haven't been overly impressed with the two offerings of DLC so far. These are the Harley Quinn and the Red Hood DLC are both under the Tales from Arkham section on the main menu, and they are literally, I think Tales is the best way to describe them because they aren't really that substantial at all. Both offer slightly different ways to play the game compared to when you're playing through the Arkham games as Batman. For example, the Red Hood, obviously for fans of the comic who know, is the persona that Jason Todd, the second Robin, eventually takes on, and he is kind of like DC's version of the Punisher. He is very, very violent, not opposed to using guns, and he does kill without remorse, as you can see here with his takeout moves. But the DLC itself, like, you can whip through this in about 15 minutes, I want to say. Basically, it's a series of sort of 4 or 5 pretty much challenge rooms, very, very loosely tied around a story that the Red Hood is looking for the Black Mask, who is, you know, shipping weapons and whatnot. And yeah, basically, there's not a lot to it. You've obviously got the guns. You've got like a stun grenade, which, you know, sort of replaces Batman's smoke pellet, and you've also got a grappling hook. There's no leveling up at all. No way to acquire different skills or different gadgets. You are literally going through these sort of like small challenge rooms where Jason Todd will kill everyone there, and then it'll end with him interrogating one of the thugs. You know, the thugs are sort of adamant, you know, you won't kill me, and he's like, I'm not Batman. And when he gets his information, he kills them and moves on to the next room. It is interesting playing as the Red Hood. He was one of my favourite characters from around, you know, the sort of like Hush, Scare Beast sort of like era of Batman, which I absolutely loved. And, you know, some of those stories, like Under the Red Hood, are some of my favourite Batman stories of all time. And I really feel like these could have, you know, just been a bit more substantial for DLC, and especially considering the price of the season pass. You know, I think the first one that's going to be coming out is going to be Batgirl. I'd like to think that, you know, when you're paying that much money, you're going to get a bit more substantial DLC, because at the moment this doesn't really cut it. Like I said, you can whip through it in 15 minutes, and there's no reason to replay really or go back again and try anything different. So that's the Red Hood DLC. I will see you in the next video when we have a look at Harley Quinn. Okay guys, thank you very much. Bye!